It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. Most times I'm by myself, I'm still confused from betrayal, from rise to risk.
A man is dead and a woman is being detained after a shooting on Boat Street. On Tuesday evening, Lieutenant Charles Rose of the Shreveport Police Department said that they were dispatched to a shooting on Monday evening. Cato Parish 911 indicated a call reporting the shooting came in around 7:20 p.m. The fire department already working on a male who appeared to be deceased with at least one gunshot wound, Rose said of the rest went on. He also said the shooting appears to be in a domestic nature. We have the female detained. 29-year-old female with bipolar schizophrenia. She complains the occasional chest pain on side of her chest occurs every 2 weeks. Also reported her throat tightens and she has trouble breathing when she exerts herself. Is not aware of any diagnosis of asthma in the past. Also reports issues with poor appetite and difficulty controlling anger, getting into fights frequently, denies having stress when chest pain or SOB comes on, denies any SI, but does report auditory hallucinations, states she was on Reprisol in the past and was well, has other psych medications but has been off of them for at least 1 year. History of present illnesses. They putting out, this is a HIPAA violation. Narrative. Behavior to suddenly become violent is uncommon. Investigators obtained search warrant for the phone at the scene as well as the iPhone that Miss Plater had given her aunt while reviewing the internet search of the phone that was given to Miss Plater's aunt. Investigators found several suspicious inquiries, including but not limited to, can a Ruger Security 9 kill you instantly, and can you get up after a 9mm shot to chest? Shreveport Police Departments. On April 26, 2023, investigators made contact with Treheha, the mother of Planter's son. Williams advised that she and Mr. Plater were in a relationship approximately 2 years, and during that time, he was never violent anyway towards her. Williams stated that Mr. Plater was a good father and spent time and provided for their son. McNeil stated that on the evening of April 25, 2023, at approximately 17:15 hours, he was in the southeast room of his home when he heard 4 or 5 gunshots come from Plater's home. Neal advised after the shot there were a 5-second pause before he heard a second string of 4 or 5 gunshots. On the same day, investigators reviewed the preliminary autopsy results, which showed that some of the gunshots that Mr. Plater received were from the relatively straight trajectory, and some appeared to come from a high to low trajectory, indicating that he was shot several times while he laid on the floor. This information, in light of McNeil's statement, showed that Mrs. Plater initially shot Mr. Plater while he was standing or sitting on the toilet, paused as he fell, then shot several times as he lay on the floor, presuming measures of death, casting doubt on her claim of self-defense. On the same day, investigators were informed that Plater's fingerprints was found on the body of the magazine that was loaded into the weapon. The information cast further doubt that due to the fact that Mrs. Plater's claim of grabbing the handgun and quickly firing would not place her fingers in contact with the body of the magazine, which was inserted into the gun. Furthermore, when the handgun was recovered, the magazine was inserted and the slide was locked to the rear, indicating that it was shot until all the rounds were expended and the magazine had not been removed since the shooting. The presence of the fingerprints proves that at some point she loaded the weapon prior to the shooting, indicating forethought and intent. On April 29th, investigators contacted Sharika, an ex-girlfriend of Mr. Plater. Winslow advised that she and Mr. Plater dated for approximately 3 years between 2016 and 2019 and lived together most of the time. Winslow advised that Mr. Plater was never violent in any way during their relationship and that they maintained a close friendship. Winslow advised that on April 4th, 2023, Ms. Plater came to her workplace and told her about the abuse that she suffered while he was with Ms. Plater, that it was out of character for Mr. Plater to act in such a way. After speaking with Winslow, investigators found a pattern of behavior from Mr. Plater that was non-violent. Mr. Plater's story was something, and by all accounts, save for Ms. Plater, was a productive citizen who cared deeply for his family. While it was certainly possible for a person who has not established a pattern of violence. Short time later, it will be advised that the search warrant for the residence had been approved. I then conducted a walkthrough of the resident Cato Parish Coroner's Office investigation. Mr. Whitehorn was also on the scene and conducted a walkthrough of the resident. Upon entering the residence through the carport entrance, you immediately enter into a large room that serves as a kitchen and open living room. The living room area is situated in the northeast quadrant of the room, and with the kitchen and dinette area occupying the remainder. I observed the rooms to both be tidy and clean. Nothing appeared out of place. Along the north wall of the dinette, there is an entryway that leads to the laundry room. Again, nothing in this room appeared out of place. The room was relatively clean. Along with the north wall of the room, there is an entry door that serves as an entrance to the residence. The door was closed, and I observed a laundry basket with clothes inside sitting on the floor in front of the door. The placement of the laundry basket and other loose clothing on the floor indicated that the door could not have been opened without disturbing the basket or loose clothing. I also observed no visible damage to the entry door. Back in the kitchen, there was an entryway along the west wall that led to the mud room. It appeared as though this room was originally a patio that had been enclosed to serve as a living space. Rain, Tiana Plater, Terrence Hawkins, I'm going to murder your stupid. Just wait. Them bitches ain't gonna have no to fuck. I'm going to burn that shit off. You better fuck with the magician to make that bitch appear. You got the wrong baby mama. This is his wife talking to him. Apparently at this time they are married. Once I found out who she was, I literally said, how he end up with that crazy ass woman? I wish to my soul I would have warned him. Then I for sure think it was a setup. If I was y'all, she wouldn't be able to come back to that house. Wouldn't be in his shit of none of that. As people know. If you don't value me, I will replace you and find someone that will real quick. I'm just saying I have a short temper. She shared a post. This is sad. Look with caution. Man kills his girlfriend on Facebook Live. This is what she shared. And she tagged her husband. And she shares another video. Sad video to watch with caution. In Columbia, Mississippi, a woman is charged for the shooting and killing of her husband on Facebook Live. The shooting happened Saturday at 7:30. Khadijah Brown, 28, and her husband, Jeremy Brown, had been arguing most of the night in a living. Live footage, Jeremy Brown was trying to leave the apartment and defuse the situation before being shot. Khadijah charged with second-degree murder. This is his wife, who gunned him down, is sharing this stuff prior to the incident. This ain't it. Shireen Plater was arrested and charged with murder in the death of her husband. A woman has been arrested in the fatal shooting of in Shreveport. According to the media release, Shreveport say that they arrested 22-year-old Shireen Plater Tuesday for second-degree murder, responded to the 2900 block of Bolt Street on April 25th in connection with the shooting. I ain't gonna lie, she looked crazy. But with all the diagnostics that we seen, we know she is. She was then released from jail. The DA said it wasn't enough evidence. Since then, this is how she's been taunting our family and the DA as well.
I'ma stop shooting people though. I'ma start jiggling bitches. Extra brother, dig 'em up, bitch. Push that ass out. Cause I fight and I slang out, so. But extra brother. Yeah. Well, we already won up. I'm very down bad. I'm a down bad, dirty, slimy ass bitch. I'm so slimy. Better know it. When I get mad, I flash out. I go into demons time. I see red. I see red. I see red. I see red. Then when I see red, I see dead. Then when I see dead, I see death. Then when I see death, I just pray to God to be like, God, don't let me kill nobody. Because I had bought cameras and put it in the house because I just knew some shit was going to happen, but I didn't know, like, I was going to have to kill him. Those charges are completely over.
Killing your husband?
Huh?
They talking about for that murder?
Yeah, girl, this completely over. Like I said,
Was found not guilty.
I was found not guilty. Not guilty. This my husband's family. We ain't gonna argue with them because they what you call allowed.
Who is your husband?
You know who my husband is.
Oh, that nigga you killed?
No.
Bitch, you keep playing, you gonna be just like that nigga. Come do something, your ass gonna be laying 6 feet under just like him. Girl, we don't know your husband. Like I said, maybe he rest in peace, but they gonna be resting with him.
His family, on the other hand, yeah. His family, on the other hand, they still grieving.
How about you go talk to me? You evil. And I will do you worse than Rain did your brother.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. Man, shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy, Lucky Wheels and Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments section. Make sure y'all check out the links below. You got your boy custom_freaks on Instagram where you can get your custom tumbler. It's football season. Make sure you get yours, okay? Hit them up, custom_freaks on Instagram. Everyday people, man. Everyday people. What y'all think about this, man? Y'all hit the like button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And tell me all the nonsense y'all see in this video. Now, I had to read out a lot because, of course, it was a bunch of information shared as far as police reports shared by the sister of the deceased, Nick Plater, sending condolences to his family and hope they getting some healing about all this because this happened in 2023 where obviously this crazed woman named Rihanna Plater, she basically claims that she was in self-defense, was fighting her husband, and then she ended up shooting him several times. From the autopsy, it says that he was shot from a standing position while he was standing near her on the toilet, and then was shot over him where he was on the ground, probably from the trajectory of the entry of the bullets. Not only that, it seems as if there was no struggle. You know, if you're in a situation with somebody and there's a domestic situation where you have to retrieve a gun, there would be some type of struggle that you would assume. In this case, there wasn't. She's also online taunting them, and we seen what happened recently with the with the rapper, a famous, not really famous, I guess. She got more famous at her death than she did in her life, because then it was plastered all over line that she rapper that dissed her dead boyfriend that she had to unalive. They came back and spent the block. Okay, so, and that was in Oakland. This it seems to be in Louisiana somewhere, maybe Mississippi. I don't know, wherever they have parishes at. I'm guessing Louisiana. But yeah, I hope that woman gets some help. Seems like she's not even trying to heal from this. I don't think she's getting any she's not getting any help, like some counseling or anything. I wouldn't think so. This lady, the way she's taunting back and forth, I don't think she's trying to get no help. She's not trying to heal. She's talking about still taking other people's lives. Talking about, like, I'm gonna stop shooting, I'm gonna start jigging people. Like, that's crazy. Man, just a taunt. And then the DA let her go. With everything that she shared online, they didn't think that this person is capable of doing that. As if, as if this wouldn't happen. Well, it has happened. Anyway, everyday people, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.